with us on this Friday edition of Ed Schultz News and Commentary. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the download. Thanks for the listen. Pass it on. Like us on Facebook and all that other good stuff. Sometimes it's best to just let things run its course. And I think this would be the best move by the Republicans right now. There's a report out there by the Washington Post within the last 24 hours saying that there are some heavyweights in the Republican establishment that are thinking about coming forth with a plan to unearth and unseat the candidacy of Donald Trump and go to a brokered convention to come up with some kind of formula that will keep them from putting this man in the position to possibly be president of the United States. I think it's a mistake. Trump has the resources to do what he wants to do. He could get pissed off and say, you know what? You're doing this at the convention? I'm out of here. In fact, let's move it further than that. I think Trump holds all of the cards right now. All he has to do is tell the GOP, if there is a brokered convention, I will run as an independent. That will back all of these people off because they don't have the guts to do this, because they want the White House. Their best chance right now to get the White House is to just go ahead and support Donald Trump. He has the resources, and guess what? He has the people. Every poll out there now shows that Trump is in total command, and this isn't a flash in the pan. So all he's asking for is respect. You know, let the people decide. We're having this big debate, then we're going to have an election. We're going to have a caucus and primaries, state after state. But apparently some insiders of the Republican Party aren't happy with that, and so they're trying to unseat Trump early on and come up with a formula that is going to knock him off his pedestal. Isn't going to happen. But Trump is now talking about an independent run.
There's a good chance you're not going to get as many delegates to give you the nomination. So if they deny the nomination to you, which is very, very possible, are you going to run on a third-party ticket, thereby handing the election to Hillary Clinton?
I think that I will get the delegates. I'm winning in Iowa big. I'm winning in South Carolina. I'm winning in New Hampshire big.
If you don't.
If I'm treated fairly, I would never do it. If I'm not treated fairly, I might very well do it.
Well, you see, that's where Trump holds the cards. He has the people behind him as far as the majority is concerned when it comes to more candidates. He could just turn to the Republicans and say, if there's any conversation of a brokered conventions, I'm out of here. And oh, by the way, I have the resources to do it. He holds all the cards right now. He is more powerful than I think he's given himself credit for. So now there's another tactic out there. Let's start complaining about media coverage. There were two candidates yesterday who aren't polling very well. First, it was John Kasich yesterday afternoon on CNN complaining about all the coverage that Trump gets. Now it's Carly Fiorina. I don't know if this is part of their candidate talking points, but this is what it sounds like.
There is no doubt that Donald Trump is dominating the airwaves on every single network, and that's reflected in the national polls.
You think it's just about popularity? I mean, we've given you lots of attention. Your numbers have gone the opposite direction.
Oh, come on, Chris. You haven't given me or anyone else anywhere near the attention that Donald Trump receives. On your network, on every other network, he dominates the news coverage day after day after day. And when he stops dominating the news coverage, he makes an outrageous statement so that he dominates it once again.
Well, now, wait a minute. 65% of Republicans agree with him on this Muslim position, and 35% say that they're more likely to vote for him. So if he's got the majority of Republicans with him, how is that outrageous? The Republican Party, again, has an identity crisis. But here's what they're saying behind closed doors. Senator Ted Cruz, who wants to be president, is gaining some momentum. In a national poll recently, he's number 2, but he's still double digits behind Trump. This is what he's saying behind closed doors about his buddies.
Both of them, I like and respect both Donald and Ben. I do not believe either one of them is going to be our nominee. Their campaigns have a natural arc. Who am I comfortable having their finger on the button? I think, look, people run as who they are. I believe that gravity will bring both of those campaigns down.
Gravity will bring both of those campaigns down. In other words, they're going to stumble along the way, and all of a sudden people are going to say, no, they're not who we want. We want Ted Cruz. Give me a break. This is really a very unusual position for the Republicans to be in. They didn't anticipate any of this. They didn't think that all of the negative comments that they have made about President Obama and all the obstruction and all the filibusters and everything that they have, the hate merchant type style of politicking they've done over the last 6.5, 7 years was never going to come back and bite them. It has in a big, big way. And so has Citizens United, because now they have a candidate who has the wherewithal to do whatever he wants to do, and they don't know how to handle it.